great music, has a great catalog. If you don't know who he is, you're sleeping under a rock. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
And I'm LilBro YP, you know what I'm saying? Young General Empire from Northwest DC. Source of quarters, you know what I'm saying? I've been rapping for a little minute now. A lot of people might know me from being with my big brother Glizzy, and you know what I'm saying? Just doing my 1-2, moving around the city and making good music.
Thank you for coming through, bro. Once again,
I appreciate you coming through and everything.
everything.
Man, I had to come through, man. We got it done now.
Okay, who's the guest? Introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm YG Floyd. That's my bro.
Okay.
It's one of my first artists, you know what I'm saying?
All right, we're gonna have to talk about his music too then.
All right,
So first things first, you know, it's the bold ones. We gotta do the mental health check-in. It's my favorite thing. Before we do anything, we gotta check your mental on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being bad, 10 being good. So we're gonna do mental capacity, family, and business.
Shit. Well,
Sorry, Grandma. I know he cusses. Okay.
My fault. I'm at a 9. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got problems, but you know what I'm saying. Being a man is getting through your problems, and you know what I'm saying. Everybody gonna have problems. No matter if you got money, you broke. You know what I'm saying. So as long as my mental is okay enough to get through my problems. So you know what I'm saying. I'm cool.
Okay. So.
And what you say, family?
Family and business.
Family, I got a good support system. I got 3 of my brothers with me here right now. I got a good support system. Between family and brothers, everybody, you know what I'm saying, believe in my dreams. So they keep me up sometimes when I get, you know what I'm saying, get down and feel like things ain't going right. So my support system is very good.
Okay.
And business-wise, it's getting better. I'm actually taking classes right now for business. So I'm actually taking my music more serious so I can monetize everywhere, monetize on everything. So I can, you know what I'm saying, just try to capitalize more on the legal side on every aspect with my music.
So are we hearing a clothing brand?
Nah, me and Aunt Glizzy about to open up our first studio. We thinking by December, latest January, but we about to open up our first studio. Then I'm gonna open up my own by my birthday next year, August.
Okay. So one of the first segments I want to get into before we even get into the music, I just want to ask you this right here. What are some positive things you do to get stress down before you go in the studio?
Before I go to the studio, positive things to get my stress down. Let's see, I'll conversate and I'll call somebody or, like I got a girlfriend, so I might talk to my girlfriend or one of my brothers or somebody that just, I like conversating. So, you know what I'm saying? Somebody to just get me at a clear headspace. So when I go in, I ain't at like a mental block in the studio or, you know what I'm saying? I ain't just sitting in there wasting time.
How do you create a safe space for your family and friends when it comes to doing what you do?
I just try to like be on my location, like, you know what I'm saying? I try not to post too much. Like, but my manager, be talking to my manager, like me being so, not paranoid, but being so on point, it be like keeping me from putting my fans in my life, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a rapper and I'm supposed to let, you know what I'm saying? Everybody see me, but I be so trying to be on point because it's, you know what I'm saying? Real life, I'm from DC, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't little baby yet, you know what I'm saying? I'm still in, you know what I'm saying, in the area. So I be so trying to be on point with moving right that I be sometimes forgetting, like, damn, I'm an artist. I gotta let my fans see, like, what I'm, you know what I'm saying, what I'm doing. Like, I gotta give them music and entertain them now. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what social media for. But, so if I just be trying to not post while I'm there or I wait till I leave or, you know what I'm saying? But if it's like a show or event or something, that's something you can't avoid. So I just try to, like, you know what I'm saying, have a lot of more people with me that genuinely care for me and wanna be more on point for me than myself, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So how did you come up with your name? What's the origin of you coming up with LilBro YP?
I mean, when I growing up, I was usually always the youngest I was hanging with. And then me and my brother, like our names, I got a big brother named Andre. So our names are so close apart, so close together, like they, you know what I'm saying, just a couple letters off, and then we look alike, you know what I'm saying? You'll damn near think we twins, but we not. So it'll confuse people. So he was big brother, you know what I'm saying? I'm little bro. So it started like that. And then YP, once I got older and like I started dipping and dabbling in the streets and stuff, like Youngest Plug came, you know what I'm saying? So Youngest Plug shortened, it's just YP, you know what I'm saying? So I got LilBro, and then some of my friends like call me YP. So I just put it together, LilBro YP.
Okay.
All right, so you talking about being from DC, right? So for the people who haven't been to DC, tell us a little bit about where you from.
I'm from Northwest, more so. It's uptown, but I'm more so closer to downtown. Northwest so big, you know what I'm saying? Well, DC's small, but you know what I'm saying? Compared to the rest of the city, Northwest is big because you got downtown Northwest and you got uptown, but majority of the city considers the whole Northwest uptown, you know what I'm saying? So I'm from certain quarters. Its nickname is the border because like we sit on North Capitol, so across the street is Northeast, and then on our side is Northwest. So like we on the borderline of, you know what I'm saying, Northwest and Northeast. But like it's like growing up in the city, it's like it's dangerous and it's so small. You know what I'm saying? You bound to run into anybody at any place because it's so small. We all gotta go to the same malls. We all gotta go to the same studios. We all got, you know what I'm saying? It's not as big as these other cities where you can, you know what I'm saying, move around and really try to avoid, you know what I'm saying, some situations. Everybody gotta go to the same thing. What is this? Only Tyson's, PG, you know what I'm saying? Pentagon.
Yeah, y'all been cutting up in PG, I swear. Y'all been cutting up in it.
Man, all these malls cutting up. Tyson's too.
Yeah.
So it's like you all gotta go to the same malls. You all gonna go to the same good eat spots. You all gonna go. It's only one roof, Chris. So you all just gonna be in the same area, in the same spot. So you just gotta really be on point and try to pay attention. Like I said, the city's so fucked up. It's like, and it ain't just one. Oh, sorry, Grandma. Sorry. The city's so messed up. It's not just one quadrant. It ain't just Northwest. It ain't just South. It's the whole city right now. So it's really dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So tell us about if for somebody visiting for the first time, what's some of the spots they should actually go to?
Downtown, for real, like that's your best option. Really, like to play like that. I ain't gonna say one sort of monument, but like the club and like areas like Adams Morgan, U Street, and like Silver Spring, not DC, but you know what I'm saying.
It's pretty much, it's
yeah,
right
it's close.
there.
You know what I'm saying, but you can go to like Silver Spring, go in them areas where it's like more like patrolled and a little more safer. Where like something can happen anywhere, but where it's just less likely to happen. And you know what I'm saying? You got different clubs, like you still got Bliss and stuff like that. So you just gotta put yourself in those right areas, you know what I'm saying? But DC is so small and majority of it is the ghetto, like, you know what I'm saying? It don't look like it on TV because they show you just the monuments and everything. But it's like everything else around it is, you know what I'm saying? DC. So it's just all about how you are, if you know how to move, for real. But the best option is really to be down in the downtown areas.
Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna get into some of your music and everything. How long have you been rapping, and what started you?
Man, I've been rapping since 2014, 2015. I started rapping because, like, growing up, everybody wanted to be in the go-go band. You know what I'm saying? Everybody you even wanted to play the drums or, you know what I'm saying, keyboard, or you was trying to be lead mic. And I ain't never be able to get no go-go band, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to be the rapper though, but I always wanted to be a lead mic in a go-go band. So when I found out, like, you can, there's studios in DC. I don't know, when you grow up, when you don't see stuff, you know what I'm saying, you don't think it's possible. Like, growing up, I ain't know studios in DC, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even think it was DC rappers, but then once you get to seeing like Petrol and them, and
yeah, especially Wale.
Wale, you get motivation. Then like Roger B is from my neighborhood, so I seen like when Gucci Man started like dealing with Roger B, and I just started to see like all stuff, it might be possible, you know what I'm saying? So possible. I ain't gotta just be in a go-go band and be DC Glow. Like, I can, you know what I'm saying? I can get this a shot and try to be known everywhere. Try to let everybody hear my story.
Do you think it's possible you might start your own go-go band?
Nah, not now. I'm too far in trying to just do a rap career, so I ain't gonna be.
Maybe we can get like a go-go record or
Yeah.
something.
I was thinking about doing like a go-go mixtape, like a, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or at least an EP, not a mixtape with just like go-go beats incorporated, and then get like probably like 2 features with like go-go legends, or like, you know what I'm saying, lead mics and stuff for different go-go bands, and just make the whole project really like a, you know what I'm saying, DC project.
Okay. And so you said you've been rapping since 2014, 2015, correct? So how has COVID really affected the music?
Man, it's slowed down shows and like just majority all that type stuff, but like, yeah, with the streaming wise, I feel like it got better. Like, cause it's keeping people more so. It made people start being on like these streaming platforms like Apple Music and Spotify. And I feel like a lot of people weren't using like everybody was using YouTube and stuff like at first, but like right after COVID, it was like everybody paying for Apple Music. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't care. Everybody got it now, so I don't know. It's just better. Like, not better. At the time, it was fucked up, messed up. Sorry, Grandma. It was messed up because you couldn't really get to the shows, but soon as stuff started opening back up, it was great because it was so much money out here, and like when they started back doing the shows, they was paying good, you know what I'm saying? But at the time, it was like, all right, you was more so eating off the streams and stuff because everybody's stuck in the house, and then as soon as it came back outside, it was like, all right, cool, you know what I'm saying? They paying more for shows because it's a lot more money out, and everybody pressed to get back into the club, so. It was cool as long as she was capitalizing on what she was supposed to. If you wasn't doing what you were supposed to, then it might have seemed like the worst time in life for some people. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some artists.
So for the people that don't really know your style of rap, could you define what your style of rap is?
See, it's DMV flow, but it's not off beat like everybody else. Like, I feel like a lot of people that from DC, DMV, we do all got like the same core of like flow, but everybody got their own like branch off of it, and mine's is like more on beat and like groovier. Like, you can groove to it and like feel. It's more feel music. You know what I'm saying? You can groove to it. Everybody else, it just be, you know what I'm saying, that DMV offbeat, you know what I'm saying, amped up all the time. You know what I'm saying? Nah, you can groove and really listen to what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying? They make it, I don't know, I feel like I got groovy music. I got groovy DMV music.
Okay. So what was some of your musical inspirations that got you into doing music?
The old bands, I was gone off T.O.B. Like Chris, like just the way like the crowd used to, like, you would think he was, you know what I'm saying? You would think he was the biggest rapper in the world when you used to be in the girls back then. And Bo for TCB and all of them, just seeing all the love and recognition they got from it. Like, and there was a couple old hits around my way that used to rap too, like AC and just, you know what I'm saying? People ain't really do too much, but like they got big in the hood, and it was, you know what I'm saying? It's just enough inspiration for me and made me want to do it, you know what I'm saying? So just gave it my own shot, man.
Okay. So when you go in the studio, what are some pre-studio rituals you do? Like, this is the mandatory, you have to do this before you even spit fire in the booth.
Man, it's not even really, no, man. I mean, I don't know, I smoke weed, so I mean, but that's on the no, it don't gotta be mandatory. I feel like, I don't know, I love to rap, so I don't know, I can just go to the studio if I'm, you know what I'm saying? If I'm going, I want to go because what I love to do is not, it's a career, you know what I'm saying? It ain't a job because I love to do it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, it ain't even, at the most I'm smoking J or something. Like if I'm going to say I'm going to smoke a J, but it ain't nothing really too specific like, oh, I gotta hit 2 J's and take a shot, or I don't know, it ain't nothing too specific. I don't know, I like going to the studio.
Okay.
Okay, and so when you're in the studio, do you like to have a crowd of people, or you just like to be you and your engineer?
Both. So it's depend, like, so if I'm trying to make like turned up music and like, I don't know, more party-ish, or, you know what I'm saying, just that type of vibe I want, you know what I'm saying, the gang on me, I want it to be lit. But if I'm more so like, not on some sad, but like more so being real, like talk about my life, and you know what I'm saying, I want to be able to really focus on this track and really say what I want to say and you know what I'm saying, express my life, and I really want to put the words how I want to put them together, and you know what I'm saying, really take the track serious. I go by myself.
Okay.
Because I know how it gets sometimes when I'm in somebody else's studio session and they doing the same, like, I don't know, like it might take them 2 hours to do one song, you know what I'm saying? It might get irritating to somebody else in the studio, you know what I'm saying? So I really go by myself when I'm making a good, like a really thought out project, you know what I'm saying? But if we just turn it up and we might do a song 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? On to the next one. We just turned up. That's when I have like a lot of people with me.
Okay.
How many songs have you kicked out in one session?
I see we did like 5-10 hour sessions and stuff like that. So in a 5 hour, 10 hour session, let's say we just did all night. The most I did in one night was maybe like 14. Probably like 14, but that's like like we leaving out one getting stuff to eat and coming. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a bigger block. So, but you know what I'm saying. And then I'm letting other people record too. So you know what I'm saying. Maybe my 13, 14 plus the extra 4 we did with my brothers and stuff. So you know what I'm saying.
Okay. So now we're gonna get into this segment because you are into music. We're gonna get into a segment that's gonna test and see if you really know about music real quick. It's called Who's Better.
Who's better? Okay.
So here we go. You got Twista or Eminem?
Ooh, I gotta go him.
Eminem. Okay.
Twister's great though. Twister's great.
Ja Rule or 50?
50.
Okay. He answered that a little too bold right now.
That's 50.
He on power.
Yeah,
50.
That's 50, man.
Okay.
He trying to be on the Raising
Oh,
King.
yeah.
Man, if you ain't have a G Unit, some type of anything growing up, like you, I don't know, G Unit was it back then.
Oh, Ja Rule though?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, but Ja Rule had the hits.
He had
did.
the hits.
He had the hits for the ladies.
He was like Drake back in the day. Everything he made went number one.
Exactly.
But 50 was that, like, it wasn't dressed
was
up
hip-hop.
gangster. Like, he was really like, oh, nah, you could tell 50 was in the, like, he just came from the trend. He me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me.
Okay.
Like, Ja Rule, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't get that, like, I don't know, like, not the industry, but, like, he was just more, you know what I'm saying? Dressed up. Like, you know what I'm saying? 50 really had that ghetto Quran, made the whole New York go crazy, and like, you know what I'm saying, talk bad, you know what I'm saying, talk bad, but some people love him for, you know what I'm saying, just 50 was him.
Okay. Mary J. Blige or Faith Evans?
Battle of the Aunties.
Uh-huh.
Mary J.
Mary J. Okay.
Mary J.
Rick Ross or French Montana?
Ross.
Whew, oh man, we gonna have a debate after this.
French is cool, but you know what I'm saying, French been through some stuff too. I heard like French got shot in the head, like a lot of stuff too, but Ross, and there's some stuff I don't agree with Ross, but catalog wise, I'm thinking Rick Ross. Like a lot of French Montana songs be features.
Okay.
Prince or Michael Jackson?
I knew you was about to kick that
Are you
because I
for
got
real?
one behind you. Yes.
Oh, you for real?
Yeah.
MJ, you gotta go MJ.
Prince was nice too, though.
And that's
Yeah, but
Prince was GOAT too, but you cannot disrespect Michael Jackson. There's nothing in this world you
I
can
love
say.
him, right?
Everybody loves Michael. Every stage of Michael Jackson was great.
Okay.
Floyd or Mike Tyson?
Floyd. I'm taking Floyd. I'm sorry. I'm taking Floyd.
But look,
Mike, my man, but Floyd.
Mike is a
yeah.
different
Mike
breed.
was like a different
Y'all got
breed.
some. I love this podcast. Y'all got some great ass.
Mike was different.
Man,
Sorry,
Mike.
grandma once again.
She gonna beat me when I get
I'm
home.
telling you. I'm gonna punish me when I get in the
What
house.
do you mean, the better boxer or just?
It's whatever your
Whatever you
criteria is.
fit.
All right, I'm gonna go. I like Mike more. I like Mike Tyson more, but
I
like
got Floyd.
is the
Sorry.
better boxer. You know what I'm saying? But better person, better all around. I like Mike Tyson. I'm going Mike Tyson. He's too humble,
Okay.
and he's one of the greatest.
Rihanna or Aaliyah?
Riri.
Wow. Oh my God.
He tripping.
I'm on. I don't know. Aaliyah died too young.
Rock the boat, boy.
Tripping go through.
She died too young.
Rock the boat.
But you gotta think about it though.
So you
Aaliyah-
saying if she did all that while she was alive, imagine what she
Yeah.
That's what
would
I'm
have
trying
did.
to tell you.
Because if you think about it, Rihanna picked up where Aaliyah left off.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I can go
I can
with
respect
too.
that. I can respect that.
Leah Jackson.
Rihanna's GOAT, man, with the Fenty and everything.
Yeah,
There was the
she's
shoe,
different.
there was the music, the shoes, the Fenty. Like she just GOAT.
Okay. So now I'm gonna get into this about your music.
But before we go into music, I got one very
You got one
important
more?
question.
Go
What's
ahead.
up,
Go
bro?
ahead.
Your Mount Rushmore of music.
Mount
Oh, I was gonna leave that for the last.
You gonna leave that for
We
last?
gonna leave that
Okay.
last. We gonna leave that last.
All right, cool. We'll leave that for last.
All right, bet.
Now, look, but go and start thinking
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
give me time.
All right, bet. So out of your whole catalog, these are the songs that I listen to personally, and you know my own thing.
No
I
doubt.
got put on from there. You've been listening since I first heard it. Risk, Pause. What is the other one? Chasing,
Okay.
Stay Dangerous, and General.
The boy did his homework.
I'm telling you.
There's some heavy hitters.
Scared of
man.
him.
Dog, I fuck with them.
I can't do an interview without doing my research.
He did his research.
Ah.
Good God.
So
Out of
what's
all
the
of them,
question?
out of all of them, what was the hardest tape that you had to make? Because they all heavy hitters and they all from different tapes.
The hardest.
Well, one is a
tape I
single,
think.
but-
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. The hardest tape that it took me to make was It probably was the first Hood Last Hope because like it was my first time putting something on distributing platforms and like trying to learn how to market and budget like and really so I can see some numbers off of it. Like I felt like I put more care into it. Like and it took me longer to put together, but it was one of the least performing on myself. So
Okay.
I don't, you know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like
losing? So I feel like I don't know when I really just go off the flow and just go with the feel, it turned out better for some reason.
Okay. So off of that tape, this is the one I had because I was battling between these two songs, and this is why I put Risk as number one. Do you feel Soul was a little bit more like than Risk, or was Risk a little bit more like versatile?
See, Risky, I felt like I was trying something new because I never do auto tune, so it was like I felt like I had something releasing the tape. I gotta try to put some type of auto, just trying to, you know what I'm saying, just trying to mess with it. So I felt like Soul was the better song to me because I don't know, it was more me, you know what I'm saying? I felt like Risky, I was really just trying something, you know what I'm saying? And it turned out okay though, so that's why I put it on the tape. But I feel like Soul was more feeling into it, and you know what I'm saying? You can tell I was more comfortable with trying it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Out of your whole entire catalog of music, what is the one song that you can listen to day after day, night after night, and get something new out of it in life?
One
Scared of him.
song.
That's a crazy question. I like that.
I got heavy hitters.
I like that one. That's crazy.
It's one song I can listen to over and over. It'll be Down Bad.
Down bad.
Yeah, that's one song I feel like it can still blow up. You know
One
what
or
I'm
two?
saying?
Is it one or two?
One.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
first-
two is
first
my
one.
favorite. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, you fuck with
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Sorry, Grandma, once again.
I'm
No
sorry,
punishment.
Sorry, come on.
Promise you, I ain't about to eat all week. There won't be no dinner on the
Yeah,
table.
what? No
Man.
game, no dinner, no nothing.
I feel like Down Bad is a timeless song though.
Okay.
Like I feel like you gonna feel like, you know what I'm saying, coming from where I came from, anybody from the struggle gonna feel that song. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying, that you a hustler and you know what I'm saying, you live the way I live. You gonna feel it, and I feel like it's timeless. It's still cranked to me 2 years later. You know?
Okay. If you could do a remix of any song, it could be a hit, because you know, I ain't gonna lie, you downplayed Ja Rule. We'll let you slide for that. If you could make a remix to any song, who would you do it with and why?
If I can make a remix to any song, who would I do it with and why? I ain't too much of a remix guy. I don't know. I be like a more original beats. Once I hear somebody else on the beat, I don't know. I be feeling like that's they. You know what I'm saying? That's they work. But if I was to do a remix, is it like all time?
All time.
All time.
So where you could like, hey, I want to bring Tupac back from the dead, and we gonna redo Machiavelli.
You better-
That's a real tough question. I'm really thinking.
I love it when they think. This is how I know I'm doing great at my job.
Man. Alright, I'm what's that that Hot Boy song? I think that's Hot Boy something like dang, I could trade up ooh with this pimped out Gucci suit. What is that?
Okay.
That turned funny. Yeah. My money spent. I don't know why. That was just like when I was a kid. That joint was too funny. The beat was crazy to me. That's what it was. The beat to that joint was real crazy. And then like E-Class is my favorite bands too. So it was like, what is that? Got a quarter tank of gas? I knew E-Class. Like dang, he was talking about how broke he was, but how people be trying to like. And this is back then, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was saying how people be broke and be trying to put up the image, you know what I'm saying?
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, faking it till you make it. And, like, people would think you don't got it all because you stand down and you chilling. Really, you doing way better than this person that's, you know what I'm saying?
Basically like hustle and flow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Exactly. So I'm like, once I got older and, you know, when you see movies when you were a kid and then you watch it as an adult, like you see way more stuff and like stuff you ain't noticed and lessons that you missed as a kid. Same thing with songs, like, you know what I'm saying? You remember songs you was singing in the car on the way to when parents drop you off to school. I have it used to be like And now you hear him, you older, you like, oh, that's what he was saying all the time. I ain't even. And it was like one of them types of I used to love that song as a kid. So now when I heard it as an adult, I'm like, oh nah, everything about it ain't funny. Like, dang, he was talking back then how people be chasing clout.
My favorite of all is Young Jock. You know, Looking Boy. That was
yeah.
my joint.
Cooking everybody.
Will you marry me? Broke the book. All right, so next question I got for you. Do you feel like social media has impacted the youth so bad to the point that they don't understand what it means to be themselves nowadays?
Of course, man. Well, not all of them, because you always got your diamond in the rough, but majority of them, yeah, like, they so, like, I'm not old, I'm 24, but you know what I'm saying? Back, at least when I was a kid, like, you had to come outside, like, and show that you fly, like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just a little highlight moment every other, you know what I'm saying, once a month. And people go look at 10 pictures on your page and think you know what I'm saying? You had to really be outside.
We didn't have social media.
You get what I'm saying? You had to be outside showing you fly. You got to be in the club, like in the all age clubs. You got to be, you know what I'm saying? You got to be in these spots. Crystals was pop, like, you had to really be in these spots and be on, you know what I'm saying? That's how I was popular before rap. And it's so crazy now, like, you could be a nobody and just, you know what I'm saying, get a little fit every 2 months and just throw it on your Instagram and people thinking
you fly.
Yeah, you fly, you living, you know what I'm saying? And then these kids, they don't be noticing like Instagram is a highlight. They don't show you they down moments. They don't show you like it's 4 highlights, you know what I'm saying? They don't understand like they had 10 losses before they showed you that one win on Instagram, and you so stuck off the one win you can't get yourself together. Man.
I don't know. You got a couple people that be posting every single last thing. They them getting in the car, every argument they have.
And we'll put a poll on too.
Sick of them.
Yeah.
I am sick of them. They post every single argument every time. Oh yeah, I don't need nobody. All that rapping on Instagram. I'm be like, look.
And we'll be quick to put a poll too. And
yeah.
be like, hey, do you think I was wrong? Yes or no?
Man.
Like, look, come here. I'll give you a hug because you need the attention. I ain't gonna lie to you. Come here, I'll give you the hug.
Crazy, man. And they so like quick to, man. Like guns are so more accessible now. Like everything. So and then like they got access to social media and seeing the rest of the world so much and seeing like all the bullshit that I'm sorry, they seeing all the stuff that's going on throughout the world and feel like they gotta go the hardest. Man, what school just started this October, I want to say I done seen probably 3-4 different like shootings after or before school in DC already. You know what I'm saying? 14 and 15-year-olds getting shot leaving school.
Makes
It's
sense.
crazy, like you know what I'm saying. Stuff was happening in every area, but it just I felt like it was different. Like we weren't hitting nobody leaving school. You know what I'm saying? Like,
never that.
Yeah, you would see somebody out at the go-go or something, beat them up. You know what I'm saying? Keep them, man. These youngins is.
They don't want to fight no more.
Man, they never even seen a fight. These youngins is grabbing guns off for looking at somebody looking at them wrong.
It's crazy. Because back in the we can't even have house parties no more because they started shooting up the house parties.
They don't even know what it's like to have house parties.
Like we used to have get the functions. The most you'll see is a fight at the end, which was cool. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is have your back to the wall, make sure you ain't nobody gonna sneak you. That's all. That's literally the worst thing we had to worry about. When it was a shooting, that was rare. When we was partying, it was rare to see that.
Now, if
probably
you see a
shot
house party, it's gonna be somebody's getting shot at the house party.
Yeah, inside the house.
If not before.
Inside.
Yeah, it's either before, inside, or after.
Man, the football games. Look, it's down to like these high school. I'm sorry, Mama. Down to the football games. Like it's crazy. Like these little kids is cutting up. Like, man.
All right, so I got a question for you. Since you said earlier you in a relationship, you know you ain't free out here like the rest of us.
Yeah.
You know? So I got a
the
question.
streets no more.
Yeah, he not having a ball
no
no more. So does your music? Do you feel like your music affects your relationship, or has it made your relationship better?
You know you got the clout, people in your DMs and everything.
Like it affects it sometimes, but me and my girlfriend, like we grew up together and like we, you know what I'm saying, we been around each other for a long time, so like we really know each other. So I don't know, it's different. Don't get me wrong, like the clout do throw problems into my relationships sometimes, but we so strong and you know what I'm saying, got a bond, like we'll argue it out or whatever it is, and you know what I'm saying. Let me know her point, let her know my point, and you know what I'm saying.
So for up and coming artists who may just tune into you and just look at your life story, what is some advice you can get in relationship wise that can keep them together?
You gotta really like the person. Like, don't force it. Like, you gotta genuinely really like this person. And when you really like somebody, like, you'll, like, you know what I'm saying, you'll do whatever for them, or, you know what I'm saying, you'll take whatever comes with them. You know what I'm saying? And they'll take whatever comes with you. So if it ain't like that, then that's not no relationship. It's not what it is. She not for you, and he not for her. However it may be. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you love somebody, you love them through thick and thin.
Okay.
So don't even waste your time and try to do no relationship if y'all better off just being a friend and, you know what I'm saying, and dealing with each other when y'all gonna deal with each other. Because when you be in a relationship, you gotta deal with that person every day. And if you ain't ready for that, then don't even do it.
Okay. Oh, you want to drop real knowledge and wisdom.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that.
Somebody gonna be at us and be like, "Hey, bro, what he say?"
Yeah.
They're gonna rewind and be like, let me go ahead and write that.
If he knew,
listen what he said, babe.
if he knew what I was going through at home right now. But
real.
so my next question for you is, you know, out of your music, you know, you do a lot of soulful music, not soulful, but it's soulful when you hear it.
Yeah.
And it's something that, you know, you get inspiration off of. I know I do. I'm not pretty sure for everybody else, but I know I do because, you know, when you come from an area or a place where you feel like, you know, you can't really, I don't want to say progress, but you can't really get where you want to go without doing the wrong thing. It's like, do you feel like the best motivation you ever get is from hearing your fans or seeing how well you do with your peers?
It's the fans and I got good brothers, so my brothers, they don't lie to me. If they don't like a song, they gonna tell me they don't like the song, or gonna tell me I can do better. I ain't got no yes man. Like, we all equal, you know what I'm saying? Even though I might be at, you know what I'm saying, got more clout or however it may be, we all equal, we all brothers. So my brothers don't be scared to give me their opinion to make why I should make a song better. And like you said, they motivate me too to keep going. But yeah, when you see the fans and they tell you like how your music made their day better or stop them from, you know what I'm saying, doing something from themselves, or, you know what I'm saying, like it inspires you to keep going and make like, I'm really touching the people and really touching my fans, and they, you know what I'm saying, it's helping them with their life, you know what I'm saying, not just me.
Has there ever been a moment you was in the studio and you was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give up on this because it's not moving the way I wanted to?
Man, at the beginning I wanted to give up a couple times, but I really love it though. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta find something that you really love to do. You can't do it because you see the clout or you see that it might be going good for somebody else, or you know what I'm saying? You gotta do whatever. You gotta do it because you really love it, and this is what you want to do. If you just doing it trying to just steal some little couple dollars out of it or steal some fame from it, it's not gonna go the way you want it to go, and you ain't gonna do nothing but waste your money and make yourself more upset. You know what I'm saying? Trying to invest in something that you don't even like to do, it's gonna be just a waste of investment.
So what was the one song that you feel broke you out in the DMV for people to understand and be like, yeah, we need to listen to him more?
Stay Dangerous. It was the song with me and Hank Lizzie. It was like, that was the song that, like, I was already known, like, from the streets in DC, but it was like, all right, everybody took me serious as a rapper. Then, like, oh nah, why people rapping?
Okay.
Like, that was the first song, like, I heard somebody riding past, like, they playing, I don't even know who it is. I'm like, oh nah, I'm doing something right.
Okay. If you was ever blessed with the funds to start something big in the city, what would it be?
I saw some type of program that'll grab up these youngins and put them in the studio and like teach them how to like a whole community center, or like just for the music business. Like, I had somebody teaching camera classes, I had somebody teaching engineer classes, I had somebody teaching like learning how to rap better and like, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And then I have somebody teaching history of music, you know what I'm saying, like, so people ain't just rapping, you know what I'm saying, understanding, like, this shit started in, this stuff started in New York, like, it was about being together and, you know what I'm saying, rapping against, like, you know what I'm saying, politics and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, hip hop is hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I try to start a program that'll try to grab the youngins that's really trying to be in this business and show them that you don't gotta be Lil Baby. You can make some money and feed your family just by doing, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be that big. You can be half of that, not even half of that, and still provide for your family. Like,
To be like Rio and them.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people think you gotta be that big to live off of right now. Like, you can, you know what I'm saying? You can make something shake if you just take it serious.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into that question that we was about to get into.
Man.
But Mount Rushmore gonna be last.
Okay, my fault.
This one is the one that I really love giving people. You own a label.
Mm.
The label tells you can do an album with 5 rappers, 5 singers, dead or alive. Who are you picking?
5 rappers, 5 singers,
Mhm.
dead or alive. Alright, I'm gonna 5 rappers. I'm gonna put let's see. I'm gonna put Jay-Z on there.
1,
I'm gonna put I don't know why I like Easy.
2,
3, I'm gonna go Young Boy.
3. Oh, you one of them.
But then
Yo.
so who I go? Wait, who? I say
You got
Easy.
Jay, Easy, Young Boy. Who you fourth?
Fourth, I'm gonna go Lil Wayne.
Oh, okay. So you trying to stomp? You ain't trying to step.
And then last, I'm gonna go last rapper. I'm going 50 Cent.
Yeah,
That's
he
my-
trying to get on power.
That's nah, 50 Cent is dope from rapping to TV. Like, man, it's
Okay.
dope and all that. And in the streets. So streets, rapping, and TV. Like, man, go. We done did it all.
Who your 5 singers?
5 singers. All right, I'm going Rihanna.
1,
I'm going. Let me see. Singers. All right. What's this? Gonna shave her head. Metro. What's the girl? What's her name?
Ice Spice.
Nah, not Ice Spice.
No, we not trying to get a munch.
Nah. What's, the top. Her name Sky something. What's her?
She cut her hair off.
Yeah, what's her name? She the top female singer right now. What's her name? She got the boyfriend, the producer boyfriend. I mean the producer baby father.
Oh, Summer Walker.
Summer Walker.
Okay.
I was saying Sky. Why was I saying that? Summer Walker.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. So who did I say?
So
first?
you got Rihanna, Summer Walker.
Rihanna, Summer Walker. I'm gonna go Janae Aiko.
3.
Just girl singers.
Just girl. It can be men too. It's up to you.
I'm at. What was
It-
the
you can
put?
be up to you.
All right, man. If I had to throw a male singer, I'm throwing Chris Breezy in it. Breezy got
You want somebody to break dance.
Man, Breezy can sing too. He be saying he get.
Like he be dancing more than singing.
Yeah,
man.
he do. All right, now so let me take Chris Brown off of it, but I'm gonna throw a male singer in it. Let me see. Dirk be singing. I'm on his singing side.
I would give him that. I would give him
We
that.
gonna trap soul.
The R&B
Yeah.
Dirk.
Yeah.
Yeah, the R&B.
The bald head Dirk.
Yeah.
Shorty my Beyonce
Boom.
jump.
Yeah, we can't do this dread.
Alright,
Dirk is
so
dead.
was that 4, right?
That's
4
4.
sing.
You
All
got
right,
one
and
more.
last female girl singer, I'm gonna go. It's gotta be good. You said dead or alive. It's
Dead
gotta
or
be
alive.
good. It's gotta be good.
I feel like you gonna say somebody like Jill Scott.
Nah, Jill Scott cranked up. I'm gonna go Beyonce, man.
Beyonce, okay.
Gotta go
Okay.
Beyonce.
So out of his whole catalog, ladies and gentlemen, just know he's trying to get trapped and make love at the same
No,
time.
you gotta, females is gonna get you females and kids. They gonna get you rich in the hood. Or, you know what I'm saying? The hood might get you rich for a second, but the females and the kids will keep you wealthy.
Okay. So what is your Mount Rushmore?
My Mount Rushmore. That's just 4 people, right? There's 4 people. On Mount
You can put
Rushmore.
yourself up there. Or...
All right, you won't say I want to be on Power too. All right, so
Yeah.
50 Cent, gotta be on there. Biggie and Tupac gotta be on the Mount Rushmore. They
That's
just
3.
like they are, you know what I'm saying? The beginning of hip hop,
So that's 3 right there. 50, Biggie, and Tupac.
and then
We got 1 more to go.
of course myself on there. But I ain't
Okay.
gonna put, you know what I'm saying? Myself is on there. But if I couldn't pick myself, the last Mount Rushmore person would be Jay-Z.
Okay. It's funny because I've interviewed a lot of artists, and only you're the second person to actually put themselves on the Mount Rushmore, which I find is crazy. 'Cause I'm like, of course, if I'm at Mount Rushmore, yeah, I'm up there. I don't even rap, but yeah, I'm up there though.
Gotta be. I love my rap more than anybody. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
I've made it myself.
So you more you like lyricism.
Yeah, and you wouldn't tell though from my style of rap, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how it, you know what I'm saying? It's my style.
Okay.
But you wouldn't tell that I like a lot of the rappers that I do listen to sometimes.
Okay, and before we start telling you where your shows and stuff at, how do you feel you've grown as an artist from the beginning to now?
Man, I've grown tremendously, man. Like learning that it's more business than music, but still keeping the same love for music. Not a lot of people when they figure out like it's more business than music, they shy away from it because they don't like it or like it. It be shooting a lot of people down. Like it'd be like it's damn near 80% business and 20% rapping. I'm sorry, Grandma. It's majority 80% business, 20% rapping. So when people see that, it like annoys them, and if they don't got no good team to assist and help them with it, and they doing it all on their own, trying to handle the business and keep the same love and keep rapping, and like it gets hard and make you wanna quit sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And especially when people be feeling like they put so much time and money into it, and it's not going how they want, it'll make you shy away from it.
Okay, and where can the audience find your music?
Man, you can find my music on all distributing platforms at LilBro YP. You can find me on any social media at LilBro_YP, all social medias. And you can search me on Google, anything, Apple Music, Spotify, anything, LilBro space YP. I'm gonna pop up.
Okay.
All right.
I want to thank you so much for stopping by. Because you already know, go ahead and do your outro.
Man, first of all, thank you for answering that call.
I appreciate you.
Because I know somebody gonna watch this. Oh, shout out to you. Everybody stay blessed, stay focused, and let God work. We out.
Because we rocking with WBSU Bulldog Nation Radio, streaming worldwide from your favorite HBCU, Bowie State University.
I appreciate y'all, gang.
That was alright, Arnold. That was alright.
I'm getting better and better.
Man, you did that motherfucker, bro. Ain't nobody